Welcome. Greetings and salutations. Your boy Trey Proper, and welcome back to another great episode of Snack Flicks. We ain't been in this bitch in a while, so we're gonna try to get the things done and see what's happening. But yeah, should be fun. We ain't got no plan for this shit. We just gonna be talking shit. So thank you for joining us. If you joined us, gentlemen, if you will, go ahead and introduce yourselves to everybody because they didn't forget who the fuck we are.
Your boy Gadoni, glad to be back, glad to be seen, glad to be heard.
And I would say I'm RO Nemesis, but I'm just a figment of your imagination. Am I here? Am I not here? Who knows?
Should have taken the blue pill. Technically, neither am I. I'm a little off to the left. But anyway, so
We're all a little off.
I mean, yeah.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
All right, guys. So, what have you been doing during this break? What have you been watching? Let's go around the horn and just talk about the shit we've been into. Dragon Chills, you go first. Get it out the way. Okay, tell us about them. So, going back to the first thing you said, we're all dead. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sick of fucking zombies at this point. Everybody's been a fucking zombie. I'm tired of zombies. Just bring on the fucking zombies if we're gonna have fucking zombies. Otherwise, shut the fuck up about the zombies. That's how I feel. They're kind of played out. They're played out. We didn't see. Oh, I got bit. Oh, I gotta decide if I'm gonna kill my best friend or not. Shoot that motherfucker and survive. Let's go. Anybody else seen that shit?
No, I saw a trailer for it, but I never watched it.
I just clicked on Netflix, and that's the first thing that fucking comes up. Oh, in that case,
yeah,
Koreans know their horror, so I'm still not gonna watch it. Are you guys gonna give it a chance?
Oh yeah,
I'll watch an episode, see if it entices me to watch it more.
Oh fuck!
I'll give it the 15-minute rule. If it don't entice me within 15 minutes, I just won't watch it. Anything else you've been watching, or
Drew, what you been on?
all right? What have I been watching? All right, so
and Drew, don't you dare take mine. I already know. Don't you dare take mine.
Well, we're kind of all in the same fandoms. We're gonna end up taking something.
I mean, it's gonna happen. Starting with Book of Boba Fett, fantastic. They're on episode 5, 3 episodes left in that series or season. Hopefully, it gets another season. Peacemaker, been watching the hell out of Peacemaker. That to me is just a great, hilarious show. Cena actually showing some good acting chops and is being just hilarious in that. Actually, yesterday, me and the wife watched the new movie with Kevin James in it, where he plays Sean Payton. Home Team. Yeah, and believe it or not, like I thought it was a joke movie, but I didn't realize it was actually that it was a documentary. Basically,
it was inspired by true events, so not all
yeah,
of it was true.
Not all of it was true, but it was funny, and it had like some of the shit that happened in real life in the movie, which was cool. But Scream, saw the new Scream, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. That was
You've been raving about that movie behind the scenes for a minute. Is it really that fucking good? Did anybody else see it?
No.
Is it rave worthy? That's what I want to know.
Let me. Okay, did anybody in here see Halloween Kills?
No.
Okay. Now, Halloween Kills attempted to do what Scream did, but Scream did it better than Halloween Kills did. because I don't call it a sequel. I call it a requel because it's a retread of the original into a sequel.
So
But
did they?
the kill scenes are pretty amazing in this, though. Like they have some pretty good kill scenes.
Okay.
But they did it. At least they did it tastefully. Like Halloween Kills tried to do that shit, and it was atrocious. It was bad. But obviously everybody saw Spider-Man No Way Home. I'd imagine.
Nah, not at all. I have
Not
not
you,
watched
huh?
it at
Not
all.
Miles Morales
Yeah,
over there.
no,
Yeah.
no, I don't watch Spider-Man movies anymore. Come on, dude. Realistically, the only reason we're not wearing the Far From Home one is because it's in the washing machine right now. That's the only reason.
But
Only
yeah,
reason.
no, I've just been catching up on a lot of stuff. We got back into watching Claws, finished the new Dexter. That was into that was pretty intense. I would like to see if I want to see where they're going with it. If they're gonna do a second season of New Blood,
What series is that streaming on?
Showtime.
Oh, it's on Show. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was on Showtime originally. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
okay. So it's gonna be watching that series and watching New Blood. There, you get a mix of emotion because it's like a really good series,
Mhm.
and then you're gonna get pissed off at the end, but then understand.
Don't tell me that because I'm not gonna want to watch it.
No, it's not pissed off in a bad way. You're just gonna be pissed. Just
You guys are
watch
being all
it.
healthy, drinking water over there. I've got fucking drinks on deck.
But
Here it is.
yeah, no,
Not
it's
water.
pretty good.
This is not water.
Okay.
Ro, what have you been watching?
Well, seeing how you had to take my big one and talking about that first, we're gonna go with Book of Boba, obviously, being the diehard Mandalorian fan that I am.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick because you just said that like it ain't it happened. You took his big one?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Really? Really? Yeah, we're coming.
I
We're
have
starting
200
off
for
the
this shit.
comeback like
We're
that.
starting like that. Yeah, we are. The other one, home. Quit. I quit. Home
What
team.
happened on Sunday? I not.
If you watched what happened, you know what happened. But go watch King of Zoid. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway,
saw that. That was a weird episode.
Boba
But
Fett.
Book of Boba.
Book of Boba Fett. Go ahead.
Home team. The new season of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The new season of Letterkenny. Couple big ones.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
Oh yeah.
I gotta finish Letterkenny. Letterkenny is fucking amazing. If you guys don't know what Letterkenny is, it's on Hulu. It's about
genius.
Canadian farmers.
It's genius disguised as idiocy. It's great.
It is.
And it's yeah. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you got to say.
I was going to say they've introduced me to an entirely new way of insulting people. Like I didn't even think, fuck you, dog. Give your balls a tug. Like shit like that. Like, wait, you can curse like that? I didn't even know you could do those combinations. That's
I got
interesting.
your mom walking all around town catching Pokemon. Fuck you, Shorzy.
Fuck you, Shorzy.
Riley. Oh,
but
man.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Keep going.
No, you're fine. So Letterkenny had his new season come out, so caught up on that. I mean, it's only what eight episodes long. Same for Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Just comedy stuff. I haven't really watched much. Football. Let's talk football for a minute. We got the Bengals and the Rams. Had I said 2 months ago that the Bengals are going to Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure most people would have walked out of the room. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's been my watch.
That's the only football news you got. Not that after 22 years, Tom Brady is pretty much calling it quits.
Well, he hasn't confirmed it yet. He hasn't.
I have a feeling it's probably true, and he's probably pissed off whoever leaked that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, why? Why would he be pissed?
Because.
Oh, Yeah, it
Yeah.
Yeah,
sounds too
Tom likes
prima
to keep
donna
to
for me.
himself and eat his avocado ice cream in peace. But
Avocado ice cream.
I mean, there's a lot of big news going on in the NFL right now. Ben Roethlisberger retired. Sean Payton stepped down. Raiders still are questionable in their decision making.
Who?
I said the Raiders are still questionable in their decision making.
I don't know. It's yet to be seen what I feel about the new head coach and GM for them. Dave Ziegler and Josh McDaniels is our head coach.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got the Patriots' old offensive coordinator. Let's not forget what he did in Denver.
Yeah, but again, that was when he was like 31. So I mean, you can learn from your mistakes.
You can, but there's not been. Let's see, out of the Belichick coaching tree, I think there's been one other
None of
good
them
one.
have done anything.
Yeah, I mean, look at Joe Judge.
Look at Matt Patricia. Jesus.
He's gonna try to wrestle again.
No. So Gronk may not, because there's a couple things that he wants to do with his career. So he may not quite retire yet, but he's only a couple years out.
Ha! Y'all can hear me, but they couldn't.
You've been muted this whole time?
I've been muted this whole time.
Greatness.
Oh, that's greatness.
Alrighty.
If you don't know,
Yep.
Dragon is not always the smartest. Wait, speaking of Christmas trees, I was gonna say he's not the brightest bulb on a Christmas tree. It's almost February.
Literally tomorrow is February.
It is my fake
I'm so
Christmas tree
disappointed in
that
you.
has been sitting in my basement that I've yet to feel like taking part.
Oh, I got you, man. You're gonna take it down in
Is it
July.
fake one
I
at
got
least?
you.
Huh?
Is it fake?
I just said fake tree.
It better be. That bitch would be brown if it wasn't.
You kidding me? In a month, it's gonna say "Happy Birthday, Ro" on the right across
Yep.
it.
Yeah, I'm going to tape it on there. Happy birthday, Ro. There you go.
God, no. Yeah, keep it for him. Keep it for that Aquarius, not this one.
Trey, you gonna get it too? I'm gonna put everyone's name on it. Happy birthday.
Oh God, I will come over to your house and I will purposely knock that bitch over.
And I'll just pick it right back up.
Trey, when is your birthday?
The 16th.
February 16th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm March 3rd, so I'm Pisces.
Oh, okay.
March 3rd.
Month,
Did you
so
say March
technically.
3rd? Oh, you got the same birthday as my wife.
Oh wow. That's why you guys get along so well.
Let's just be honest. I wear it better.
Oh.
What exactly is it that you want to wear better? Never mind. You know what? We're not even going. So what I've been watching lately, of course, first things first, my favorite anime of all time, One Piece, hit their 1,000th episode while we were on our break. I love that fucking show. I love it. I love it. I love it. I refuse to read the manga because I don't want to be spoiled. I want to have my eyes visually screwed by, in a good way, by the visualizations of the anime. I've also been watching, of course, Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett. It's different than the Mandalorian, but I've been enjoying it. I enjoy it. I'm sorry.
It's Sopranos meets Star Wars.
Yeah. With some comedic ties into it. I like the deep dive in the backstory telling of Boba Fett himself. The last episode that we got pretty much Mandalorian season 2 is what we got. What we say, fucking John Cena. Damn it, Peacemaker. I'm sorry.
It'd be season 3.
Or season 3, yeah, still. But Peacemaker has been fucking amazing. I did not honestly I went in there with my comic book brain on, like, I'm not gonna watch this shit. Peacemaker has never even made it on the upper echelon of my comic book fandom. Why the fuck would I watch this show? But I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm willing to admit I was wrong. It's a damn good show. One thing that I stumbled across recently, and thanks Dragon Chills for putting me on to it. I didn't realize he did, but Vox Machina is a show that came on Amazon Prime. It's basically about Dungeons and Dragons. Dragon Chills, can you give a little bit more backstory on that one?
So it's a famous group called Critical Role. They've been doing D&D live.
Really?
Yes, live stream sessions.
Critical Role did Vox Machina?
Yeah, that is following their first campaign. So what it is Critical Role is a D&D campaign, well, a D&D session group. Then they do campaigns. So the first campaign lasted for what, 4 or 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
So they decided
Jesus.
they made a deal with Amazon to turn their D&D session into an actual anime. So
Well, it's led by
watched that.
Matt Mercer.
it's and all the original
Yep.
voice actors from their D&D session have made their appearance as their characters. So yes,
Nice.
Okay. I'm you used to run, I don't know if you still do, I kind of fell off because of work, but you used to run a D&D campaign, or at least host it on your channel. It was run by someone else.
right.
And I've kind of been getting the itch to, I've been kind of getting the bug. Like, you know what?
You miss
I might have to get back into that. I kind of miss that. I kind of miss the randomness, but I usually would be a barbarian or a tiefling or a sorcerer.
No.
I want to be a fucking bard. I'm going to fuck everything that moves. I need to be a fucking bard. I didn't think about it, and I never seen it depicted that way, but now I think I can throw magic and I can sing fucking songs all the time. Oh, I want to be a fucking
Right.
bard. Let's go.
Are you trying to compensate for something?
How so?
You want to be a bard?
I have nothing to worry about.
Slings magic, sings, and fucks everything.
Yes.
Tell me how you're compensating.
The lack of sex in my life right now, yeah, I'd be imagining shit, yes, but other than that, I ain't compensating for shit. Trust me.
Are you going boss you got there?
I have a question. Are you going to be a tiefling in that as well? You gonna be another?
Yeah, I gotta be a devil. Yes, I have to have a tail. Could you imagine the fuckery I could get into if I had an appendage on my back that I could, the threesomes I could get into, sir? Do you understand the utter debauchery I would rock? Oh, it would be ungodly.
Clearly.
Girl, you don't need no toys.
Now would be the
Watch
campaign that
this.
I bring my pyromaniac and just intentionally try to set fire to everything he does.
Oh God.
Okay, all right. So then we need a water sprite to calm you the fuck down. What else have I been watching? It was something else. I forgot. Shit, crap, motherfucker.
Apple
A lot of
TV.
anime.
Interesting show. Tell me about it.
Apple
Apple
TV.
Scene. Yes, Apple TV. Scene. That fucking movie, that show with Jason Momoa. They only got one season where everybody in the world loses their sight.
It was more than one season.
Oh, is it 2 seasons? Is it 2 seasons? Whatever. I binged it in like I caught COVID a couple weeks back, and I sat on my ass in the house and I just watched shit. So that was one of the things that I watched all the way the fuck through, and I was blown away. I thought it was gonna be some bullshit. I don't want to see this dude take his shirt off 50 million times so he could see his fucking tribal tattoos. I didn't want to watch it, but I was bored. I watched it, and visually stunning. It puts you in the mindset of these people, but these people are blind. Because we all have. I'm going to assume that most people have the bias that people are blind and they can't do things that they should be able to do. Like if the whole world went blind, everybody would fucking die because there's so much shit you got to do. But these people make a way. And they live lives. They have martial arts. They have ways of communicating. They have ways of transferring information through Braille. It's amazing. So I strongly urge people to go watch that one. And the last thing is a little bit of a guilty pleasure that I picked up with from a past relationship. Fucking Euphoria. I've been watching Euphoria on HBO. And I didn't, when I first started, I was like, well, I'm not going to watch all these little kids screwing and doing drugs all day. But look at me watching these kids screwing and doing drugs all day. It's a good show. Zendaya's in it. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out. If you're in your insecure withdrawal, which I didn't finish, I think it's a good substitute for that. So I think, have you guys ever even dabbled in a little bit in Euphoria?
No, not a bit.
I've seen it. I've seen the trailer, and it's just not something I'm gonna ever get into, really.
I understand. I mean, it's a different scene than what I've been exposed to. I've never been in the drug scene. I've smoked weed before, but nothing on the level of the shit that Zendaya gets into. But it's interesting to me. But I urge people to go give it a shot.
I'm not at liberties to say how far I've ever delved down that road.
I will.
Live TV.
So on another
Please
note,
don't.
So on another note, I finally watched a movie that I probably should have been seeing. I finally saw The Eternals.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you
It was
think?
not the greatest, but
It was why are we watching this?
no, it was a means to an ends just so they can bring other stuff into it. That's it.
I mean, I understand, but
It was unnecessary.
yeah.
I know it was unnecessary. It was just it's just a way to bring more characters into the freaking MCU.
I understand, but
That's
still,
all it was.
nonetheless, I hear
Stepping
what you're saying, and I hear the story is like, oh yes, we're not to interfere, but You're telling me that all this is going on. You have all these people that can do everything that they could do, and no one stepped in.
It was unfucking necessary. They didn't have to
Okay.
do it. They didn't have to make this fucking movie because they screwed up a lot of the lore that they've already developed with the MCU as it is. First and foremost, Thanos and Star Fox are biological fucking brothers. They're not androids. They weren't created by the Celestials. They were birthed by two parents who fucked. That's how they were made. So to come in here and say, oh, yes, they are Eternals, but say they're these manufactured androids that in our movie that we just made said they can't reproduce. Oh, yeah, we got this dude that was reproduced, and he's also brother to this guy that we had spent the last 10 years building up as a big bad. Just throw all that shit out the window.
Yeah, just
The fuck, it makes no sense.
So can we trigger Trey real quick?
Why? Why?
I love doing it. I have to do it once per show. All right. Morbius is going to be rated PG-13.
Oh, what the fuck? He's a blood sucking.
You're and you're serious too. That's the worst. Why Sony? Why does Sony keep on doing this?
Speaking of Sony.
They
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know what they're doing.
Oh, you
Speaking of Sony.
Before the rating system, like before the rating got shown, I was like, you know, if they do this R, it's gonna be a great movie. Like I'm hyped for it. But if they go PG-13, then it's just gonna be a recreation of Venom,
but with vampire.
but with vampires. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Jared Leto, and then I saw it was PG-13, and I was like, I have to tell Trey eventually, but I'm gonna wait till we're back.
I was having a good day up until that point. And then I Googled it, and then I see it, Morbius, 2022, PG-13. He's gonna be like the Morbius from the 90s Spider-Man cartoon, plasma. I need to drink your plasma, because I can't fucking say blood, because we're too much of a pussy to say blood. Get the
Which is crazy because before they gave it a PG-13 rating, I mean, it looked pretty fucking gruesome.
It's well, I mean, it's hitting on Marvel's dark side, right?
No, I meant like they
And
actually
it-
showed him like slitting people's throats with his nails and shit.
But was there any arterial splatter?
No.
No.
I think there was a little
No,
bit of blood
no,
on the actual
never-
camera when he
Okay,
did it.
okay, all right. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to a farm. I want you to buy a goat, and I want you to slit his throat and see if there's any arterial splatter.
I get it. I get it.
Or there's
okay?
like,
I get it. I'm just saying.
I can't wait.
At no
I can't
point
wait.
That's it.
ever did I say.
see, even
Morbius is
Leo
gonna be a
doesn't
good
like
movie.
that shit. Leo's barking his balls off about that shit.
You realize that, right?
I'm
From the
fucking with you.
beginning of seeing a trailer for this was like, this is a bad idea.
Now,
Because you can only do, it's just like Venom. Venom, Morbius, you can only do it, Venom, Morbius, Deadpool, you can only do it one fucking way. R. R is the only way it can be.
Let's just hope that they re-release Blade now and make it a rated G movie.
Oh, Mickey Flicks always want to skate uphill. Yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. Get the entire fuck out of here.
I don't see Marvel. I think Marvel could make a Blade movie by itself, but he has to be involved in other shit that's not rated R too. That's the problem.
So, go ahead.
Deadpool is supposedly going to be rated R when they make Deadpool 3.
it's Deadpool. You would disrespect it any other way?
Oh, I'm just saying, but then they also said like
Well,
if he
Deadpool's
crosses
also
over
a
into
super
other
cash
stuff,
cow.
it's just going to be cameos, and he can do it where it's
Yeah,
brief.
he's got to take the place of Stan Lee. He's got to take the place of Stan Lee and just be popping into everybody's movies with, because most of the movies that are PG-13 that have the opportunity to use one F word or one serious bomb, give it to Deadpool.
Yeah.
He walks into Eternals 2 if they ever make that bullshit, and he says, "What the fuck is going on here?" and walks off screen. Sorry, I am live.
Are you alive or are you dead?
I am alive.
After what he just heard, he's a little dead on the inside.
On the inside, he's dead.
Just a little bit. There we go.
Well,
It's just wild.
let's perk him back up, because everybody from our I'm pretty sure everybody in this age group has seen or heard of a movie called Jackass, or a TV series called Jackass.
Yeah.
Who's excited to see Jackass Forever this weekend?
I was, and then I saw
What do I have
that
to do this weekend?
MGK
Shit.
is in it, and now I'm not so excited.
Who is in it?
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh.
MGK.
Yeah, but he gets screwed up in that.
That's
Like,
fine.
he gets,
I mean, that would be the only reason I would watch it at that point if he's in
yeah.
it. Just to see.
So what? I'm curious. I'm not in the know. Why do you not like MGK?
Oh, because he's an idiot. Full disclosure.
Okay.
I mean, the guy's. I think he's got terminal brain damage. Like, not to be rude.
Not
but,
terminal.
like,
Not just brain damage, but
Wasn't he-
terminal brain
wasn't he,
damage.
Didn't he play whatchamacallit in the Motley
Tommy Lee.
Crue? Yeah, he played Tommy. I thought he did a pretty good job in that movie.
I mean, I thought he did too. And the problem is, his biggest problem is his mouth, right?
But yeah,
Mm.
that he's
And
dating
so
Megan
I just
Fox.
don't condone his actions. Like, first he calls out Eminem. Eminem destroys him. Then he goes and calls out Corey Taylor. And the fans literally defend Corey Taylor. What's next? He's gonna go to country and try to call out Tim McGraw. Faith Hill would just come out and be like, "Okay, I've had enough." Like
He is casted as himself. Oh fuck, they got Eric Andre in this. Oh boy, I don't like Eric Andre necessarily. I don't find him funny at all.
What, in Jackass Forever?
Yeah.
No, Eric Andre he had a show on Adult Swim a couple of years ago where
They have
he
a
just
movie on
did he
Netflix
did
with him, too.
Jackass-esque stuff.
Yeah,
I just
they
never
have a
found
movie
it
on
funny.
Netflix with him. And
Oh, is that the? I think I
Google
know.
Eric Andre. You'll see
He's
his
the
face.
guy. He has like a fro, right? Frizzy
Yeah.
fro.
yeah, he did that.
Yeah, he
that
did the
one
one where he
prank.
was like traveling across country doing jackass things. Like it was
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yeah, he's got like the first
Mm.
one where he gets his clothes ripped off at the.
Yeah, that was so stupid.
And yeah.
I actually enjoy, like, if you watch the trailer for it, he gets fucked up at a coffee like stand,
Mhm.
like where they're going to get their coffee. and
What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm watching the trailer as we're talking about it. I'm looking at it.
Oh,
now.
you're just now seeing the
And-
trailer? Oh yeah.
I saw the movie. I saw one trailer before. I didn't see the part where they put the tubes on somebody's head and they have a tarantula and they're
Yes.
trying to convince it to go between the. Yeah, no.
Hey,
See, somebody
Sarah.
will do that shit with a snake.
Sarah,
Hey,
but-
what's going on? Like, share, and subscribe.
what was
Hey!
I gonna
Oh,
say? but yeah, and then unfortunately, I realized that they were making another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I'm happy on some account for it, which they got John Larroquette to narrate it again, which he narrated the original film. But it looks like
Mhm.
they're taking
Liberty.
Texas Chainsaw meets Halloween Kills. Why?
Because
So,
They're bringing
I gotta
back-
find pictures
So the
of 'em.
original actress who survived in the original movie has passed away in 2014. So the character,
Mhm.
the actress that played the original character, passed away. So now they're having somebody else
Speaking
play.
of passing away, I just got to bring it up real quick. Sorry. The one thing that we did not discuss that happened while we were on break was the death of Betty White.
I was
not
getting there.
National Treasure. Not National Treasure, Barry. What? Oh no. Yeah.
There was, yeah, oh yeah.
We
I- sorry, I had to go there.
2021, 2022 has been ruthless in this time. We've lost a lot of great ones.
I refuse to speak on it because I don't want them to start targeting anybody else. Like, we still got Morgan Freeman, we've still got we've still got Leonard. No,
Meatloaf's
we
gone,
don't.
too.
William Shatner. We've still got
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Shit. Like,
Mm.
I don't want to
Clint
lose any more of my
Eastwood?
fucking childhood. Oh yeah. Well, I don't care about Clint Eastwood. I was never a big fan. Not even gonna fake. I wasn't.
What's up, Lencho? What's up, Florencio?
So yeah.
No, you're just gonna
so-
say hi to Drew. That's how you're gonna come into our place and only say
other
hi
one.
to Drew.
He knows me. He's one of my
Not the point
You
about it.
should usually
It's
say,
it's
"Hi,
a whole
everybody."
crew. I'm just saying.
And then you go and say
Christ.
what's up to him after saying what's up to him verbally. That's how you get it. I see how it is. Fuck
Uh-huh.
you both.
So sensitive, guys. Like,
Esty today, gentlemen.
I'm just
So
saying.
testy.
You know something else we have not talked about?
we need a good cry session.
So we're gonna
Wanna
go
just
to
let it
video
all out.
games right quick.
I
So
was going to, yeah.
Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard, right?
Activision.
Mm-hmm.
So Sony's response officially today was they bought Bungie. That is
Wait,
their
what?
That is their response to Microsoft buying
Mhm.
Activision Blizzard. They bought Bungie.
Okay.
For $3.6 billion.
Do you know what Bungie produces?
So they get
Yeah.
Destiny.
what?
That's it.
They get what?
Destiny.
Well, they
Destiny.
don't. 'Cause
Who gives
they
a
make
shit?
it Destiny, but the big thing that they would want, would be Halo, but they don't have
can't,
they don't have
because
the
it's
rights to
owned
that.
by
Bungie,
Microsoft.
Microsoft
It's owned by
owns the
Exactly.
rights
and
to it.
363 Studios is doing it now.
Yeah.
343.
343, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Microsoft, it's literally a Microsoft property. So Sony can just go out the window because they're not getting it. Oh, by the way, speaking of video game knowledge and video game history, did anybody happen to see the trailer for the new Halo series that's coming to Paramount Plus? And
March
how good it
24th.
actually looks.
March 24th. Yes.
Yes, and
I
it
can't
looks
wait.
amazing.
I can't wait.
And
I
Trey's going to
cannot
watch
wait
the
for
trailer
that.
now.
Yeah, you can watch
I
the
mean,
trailer.
hey, we can do this shit.
Yeah,
You'll have
definitely.
my live reaction.
So I've got to be honest though, I'm excited the day after my birthday. Pat Bat's hitting the scene. I'm
All
actually
about
excited for
Fortnite.
this one. Hey,
Jason, you son of a bitch.
It's all about Fortnite. Oh God.
okay. Looks official, and he grabs a fucking turret. That's all. I wanted to see that shit in live action my entire. Okay, sold. Off of that little bit, I'm sold. All right.
Now, the only thing that bothers me is the way Cortana looks. That's the only thing that bothers me. But the chick who's playing Cortana is a good actress, so I'll let it slide. It's just the look of her didn't look right to me. But that's just me being a Halo nut, you know.
It's fair. It only took them 10 years to make this shit. Ooh.
No, did they have? I thought they had a live action one on Apple.
That was fan made.
No,
that wasn't like an
Apple.
official
No,
thing.
they have like little things, but there's been nothing Master Chief.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Speaking of video games, though, real quick, Trey, what's this? I hear you are now part of the PlayStation family. You want to let it out let the cat out of the bag on this one? There it is.
It's official. It's official. I'm now a dual console owner.
He's upgraded to next gen finally.
Yeah, I'm on next gen. I got because my little clone decided to start fucking around in school. His Christmas gift, which was an Xbox Series S, became my Xbox Series S that he can use occasionally. So I have both systems.
Very nice.
Like, you want to fuck up in school, do you? Give
What
that
has
here.
everyone been playing recently?
Oh, dude. That's the only thing I've been playing. That's the only reason why I wanted it, to be honest. I downloaded God of War because I have the PlayStation Plus. That's next on the list when I finally beat Spider-Man. But I'm in the middle of Spider-Man, and then I'm gonna play Miles Morales, and then I'll get on the God of War, and then I'll get onto God of War 2.
Nice.
Okay. True.
A lot of
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
but I've been playing a lot of Rainbow Six Extraction, and then now Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Master.
Really?
No, it's basically the Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic game. I mean, that's pretty much what it
The
is.
Yu-Gi-Oh! We should have got that we never got.
Huh? Yeah. The only thing that pisses me off when they do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, because like, why not make it like the show? Hey, you put a card down and it actually turns into the freaking monster. That would be cool, not just a card attacking somebody. But they just can't figure that shit out. But
because who's gonna pay for that?
Fun. It's free.
That's a lot of animations. That's a lot of animations to go.
You have to
That's what I
animate.
mean.
You got to animate not only the cards turning into the monster, but then you got to animate the monsters. It's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, look if you look at the Pokemon game. I think they just released a new Pokemon game that you can actually.
Yeah, Arceus.
Yeah, and look at that. How long it takes to make that? You have to render and create each and every single of the millions of Pokemon that there are that are possibilities to be caught. The game, same thing with Magic. You can't animate all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's
It'll take
252 in Arceus.
God. Is it the first 252 or is it just some random
it's
arbitrary number?
It's a mix.
Like Joe. I just honestly
Rainbow Six Extraction though is good. If you haven't played that, it's on Game Pass.
Mm.
So,
What about you, Darren? What have you been playing?
Well,
Or
I'm
Greg?
waiting for Friday, and if anyone else doesn't know, Dead by Daylight 2 drops on Friday. So
More zombies.
Yeah. No, Dead by Daylight's the survival horror
Yeah.
multiplayer thing.
it's
Kids
not
are
so,
zombies.
Not really zombies. No,
They're-
that's like
Are
Back
they
4 Blood.
dead? You gotta shoot them. Their heads explode. You gotta aim for the bowhead.
No, actually, you're
No.
survivors. You were literally trying to escape a murderer, like a horror
Okay.
movie monster.
Oh. You know, I thought it was something else. Okay,
Yeah.
I retract my sarcasm and my
Dead by
sass.
Daylight.
Do you,
Is that
though?
kind of like the
Do
Friday
you?
the 13th with a different
Do you?
killer?
No, it's not. It's a whole story behind it. You know, if you got time, Drew, you could look up on Game Pass and see it. I believe. I believe it's on
Dead by
Game Pass.
Daylight 2. I thought that was a zombie survival horror.
No, it's not a zombie survival. It's a whole
All
story.
right, well,
uh,
let's look.
bro,
We're here. Fuck it.
What about me now?
I say, can you better explain the story? I'm not the greatest at explaining this.
Yeah, no, I didn't really play Dead by Daylight. I just watched a bunch play it and was like, I don't want. But yeah, you essentially are four survivors trying to run from a killer, and to do so, you have to restart generators, and each of the killers has special powers.
Oh no, you're thinking about something different. No, that. Oh, I said.
You said Dead by Daylight 2.
You said
Are
Dead
talking
by
about
Daylight
Dying
2.
Light
Yeah,
2?
Dying Light 2. I am so sorry.
Okay, so yeah, that is zombies though. That is zombies.
Yeah, that is.
Sass reinserted.
I mean,
So,
zombies
like,
are.
Dead by Daylight.
So
that was
Dying
like
Light 2
Scream
Dying Light
and
2 was cool
Freddy
'cause it took a-
Krueger and
Dying Light
Yeah.
2 is it kind of follows the Mirror's Edge parkour mechanics, and you are essentially trying to rebuild society through the means
yeah,
of
I'll pass on it.
parkour.
Okay.
It's a good game. It's got like a cult following to it though,
Mhm.
so that's the big thing. It's like got a super
Okay.
cult following.
Yeah, I've never been. I will watch a zombie movie. I got to be in the mood for it. But a game, and I know it's blasphemous for me to say it in front of such illustrious Resident Evil fans, but I refuse to play them fucking games. I'm not play. I'm a bitch. I said this before. I'm a whole bitch. I'm not sitting there. I hate jump scares. I hate the music. I hate that shit. It pisses me off. It gets my blood pressure going. No, fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm not
Dragon,
doing
do
it.
me a favor. For the next show, I want you to sneak over to Trey's house beforehand and put up a bunch of chickens behind him. Make sure he's among his people.
I live with my mama, and she will murder you.
What was? Oh, I was gonna say. Shit. I was
Hey Drew,
gonna say something.
you got another fan on YouTube. Big
Who?
Pop,
Papa.
Big Papa.
Who the hell's Big Papa?
You tell us, Drew.
Just saying.
No idea
You
who
tell
that
us.
is.
I'm just saying. It says Big Papa,
I mean,
and
you
he called you
tell us the
out.
truth, man. We'll still accept you. We'll still accept you.
Yes,
It's
we
okay. We
we
still
still
gonna
love
I
you.
don't know
you.
who that is.
Oh, it's 2022.
We
We
know you
don't
love it
judge.
when you calls him Big Papa. It's okay. It's all right.
Calm down, bro. Calm down.
Really, Jason?
It's either that.
We've
it's
already
either
talked
that
about my
or you
Christmas
and
tree.
Rihanna are doing some serious role playing, and then I'm not delving into y'all shit.
Jason, we already talked about my Christmas tree. It's fake. Yes, it's still up. I have not felt like taking it down. It is what it is. Yes, it's going on February, and it's still up.
Don't worry. Look, we've already
February and
discussed
literally
this.
like
We've
like
got 2
4
birthdays
hours.
coming up in the next month or so, like in the next 30
Yep.
days. We're gonna have decorations on there.
Happy birthday
first it's
decorations gonna be on
Trey's. Trey's gonna have a
I
bunch
will
of
knock
pictures
that
of
bitch
Trey
over.
the
I will
tree.
come over to your house and knock that bitch down. Don't put my name on that old ass tree. Don't do that shit. Leave me out of it. Leave me alone. Leave me
I'm telling
alone.
you, it's going to be Trey Proper. Happy birthday. There you go.
Oh dear God. What day does my birthday fall on? Does it fall on a Monday? All right,
Nope.
it doesn't. We're good. I ain't got to worry about it.
Oh, it's still
It
going to
ain't
be
gonna show
there.
up on no shows.
Oh, it's going to show up. Don't get it twisted. It's still going to be there.
We are gonna make sure that day the title is Trey's birthday special too.
Yep.
Dear God. Don't start, because that's going to start a whole trend on the other shows.
All
no.
about Trey.
No,
There we
we're
go.
doing it.
Yes,
That's
it's
it.
happening. Yep.
Dear God.
Happy birthday, Trey.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, just
I was going to
remind
don't.
me how old I am.
I'm just saying. Don't forget, Trey. I'm the producer of the other show.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get in touch with Blurs and Whiskey too. So
Oh, they're a hop, skip, and jump phone call from that.
Dear God. Anyway, so so do you guys think that the purchase is like, do you think it's like a fire back at them for them
Well, I mean-
for Microsoft buying
Not really. Not
Well-
really. Not even close to the money that Activision brings in. It's the equivalent of them buying
Mhm.
Bethesda.
Who owns? Does Microsoft own Bethesda?
No.
Yeah, Microsoft bought Bethesda.
Oh, Bethesda, yes.
Yeah.
So
So-
PlayStation has announced that they're going to start. PlayStation executives have been telling fans that hold on, they're going to start doing acquisitions. But the problem with that is, I love that Sony thinks that they have the same money as Microsoft.
They
Yeah,
do,
they
though.
definitely don't.
No, they do.
No, they don't.
I just can't wait for somebody to buy them motherfuckers.
No,
They buy
they
their
do
whole
not.
fucking
Sony
company.
does not have the same money as Microsoft.
Microsoft could buy Sony over 4 times and still
Yeah.
have money left over.
No, they couldn't.
Yes, they
No,
could.
they couldn't.
Yes, they can.
Sony as a whole. Like,
I'm literally looking it up right now to
Okay.
give you an idea of company values.
Uh-huh. We'll wait for this one.
You're gonna sit there and tell me Sony is a bigger company than Microsoft? I think not.
Okay, so they do. Microsoft has a market cap of over 2 trillion. Sony is about 150 billion.
Exactly. Sony's got that Spider-Man money.
But Sony's also got sound systems. They've got more ways to stay in the game than Microsoft does.
Microsoft has
Windows and whatnot.
computers. They have computer programming.
No, they don't have computers. They don't have computers. They have the operating system. Big difference.
yeah. I just
Microsoft-
want somebody
no.
like Apple to buy
Microsoft
Sony
makes computers as
so
well.
that we can get
They
one
do
thing and one
tablets.
thing only released.
They partner with companies to make them. But
Mhm.
They make Microsoft tablets because that's what the NFL uses.
yeah,
Is
but
literally
it's-
Microsoft
the-
tablets. I'm telling you.
Because you realize if Sony gets sold, we get Spider-Man back. It'll go down. I need somebody to fucking buy it. So I hope they keep poking
I
the
just
bear.
wish
Keep-
Disney would
Sony,
just
keep
sit
poking
there
the
and
fucking
buy
bear.
Sony. Screw it. Let Disney buy Sony.
Mm,
Well,
Then-
Microsoft can't buy it because then it'd be a monopoly, and we don't need
Disney
that.
can't buy Sony either because then
Okay,
it would be
so,
a monopoly
First
in
of
the
all,
movie
I'm gonna
world.
say this,
Well-
right? The Surface is a tablet, which is not the same as actually being a computer.
yeah.
Two different things.
But do they not make them? Do they not have an affiliate with the NFL? Because I'm pretty sure
That's
that they give
a
them.
tablet.
It's still them making it. Just
I
saying.
guess they do have their laptop line. I forgot about that.
Exactly. Now, my thing is Sony's game division ain't got no money compared to what Microsoft's got.
Did you really answer Big Papa back? Who is this?
Yes,
You know
yes,
who
he
it
did.
is. It's Big Papa. It's Big Papa. You know who they
You know-
is.
Who it is?
See, if Sony wants to fire back, with a company acquisition, then they need to work on acquiring Capcom,
Mm,
You know that
especially with it being a Japanese company as well.
hmm How much is, well,
But then they just take money out of their own pocket.
yeah.
No, because Capcom games are available on Xbox as well. So what they would do
That's
is
what I'm
they
saying. If Sony
Oh, that's
buys
something else I've been playing. Been strengthened up on my Street Fighter because I got shit I gotta do. I bought Street Fighter 5, so
okay.
yeah, that.
I will
Yeah,
say
I'm a little rusty.
I will say I've been having a conversation with one of my friends, and we were discussing that if somebody was to buy Rockstar, it is a game changer for them.
yeah. Do you know who already owns it? Microsoft.
Mm.
Microsoft owns
Damn.
Rockstar.
Yeah.
I believe Microsoft.
Is there anything fucking left? Like, are there any other major companies that
When it-
that could be bought?
When did Microsoft buy Rockstar?
Pretty
Thank you,
sure
Graham,
you're
for the
right.
love. We appreciate that.
I think it was a couple years ago.
Oh, what's up, Graham? Damn. All this shit. Like, I mean, I will say this, now that I've had a chance to play both systems, that while I enjoy Sony, I enjoy the games they have, because I've also gone back and I've like re-downloaded the first Ratchet and Clank that they remastered a few years ago, played that, went back and played Sly Cooper, because I played all the free shit is what I did, because I spent too much fucking money on this machine. So I thoroughly
Sony
enjoyed
can always
one.
buy Konami.
Konami.
Yeah, Take
Oh,
Two.
shit.
Take Two is the company that owns Rockstar and 2K. So Take Two would also get access to Borderlands from Microsoft.
But that's not exclusive. Borderlands isn't exclusive, is it?
No,
No.
no.
But speaking about
That's-
Borderlands,
That's what these acquisitions. I know, Tiny Tina's. I can't wait.
yes.
So that's what these acquisitions are going to do. Eventually, is they're going to start exclusivity between the consoles.
Yes.
So Bethesda, you know, and at that point in time, you are picking your console and what games you want to play, which I think is a very that makes me worried for the upcoming future video games. I mean, for somebody like to sit there and say, I want to play X game. So say like, so has it been confirmed that Sony bought Bungie?
Yes, it's been confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for all intents and purposes of what I'm trying to say, I'll say Sony acquires Capcom. And if you want to play a Resident Evil game, you have to have a PlayStation. But if I want to play the newest Elder Scrolls, I have to have an Xbox. You are then putting the consumer in a position where you have to choose between one and the other, or get both. Putting money. And I mean, the amount of I actually don't think there's much gain in console purchases. I to be honest.
Or
what?
Or you could just have your Capcom and you have your little PlayStation shit and just play Elder Scrolls on your PC. Because it'll be on the Game Pass anyways.
That's an option if you own a fucking PC and then spend all your money on a PlayStation.
My point is, it's going to make the consumer jump through hoops to play these games, and I mean,
but again, Microsoft also stated that Call of Duty or anything like that is not going to be exclusive to Xbox. They're still going to release it on Sony. You're going to be able to pick and choose which one.
Which is really dirty by Microsoft. Think about it, because you were now saying, you know what, you want this game to play on your PlayStation, you got to pay us.
Y'all have to remember that Sony bought exclusive rights to get the DLC for Call of Duty early.
Yep.
Do you think that's still going to follow through? You think that?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's
going to revoke that deal.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate like I always do. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just we live in a capitalist society. It's how they make money. You're like, I literally have both sides of the war. So people are gonna do that. People are gonna want to go out and buy both consoles, and then they're just gonna get the game for whatever corresponding console it goes with. It does make it difficult, but gamers are gonna do it. Diehard gamers are definitely gonna do it because they want to play those fucking games.
You keep my name out of your mouth.
I'm just saying, if right now it's so hard to find these consoles, imagine later on when.
Dude, the motherfucking hoops that I had to go through to get this goddamn PlayStation 5.
I understand.
Fuck
you, StockX. Fuck you. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
On that note, though, like a lot of it, the problem is, and this is my problem with the video game industry in these times and day and age, is, I mean, I had a PlayStation 4 at one point. I had an Xbox. I had every console. But the problem is you're gonna go to where you're gonna be able to play with your friends.
If you're into that type of gaming,
you're into that gaming.
It depends on the kind of gaming you're into, because I have my PS4 solely to play by myself when I don't want to talk to anybody.
But what I'm trying to say is, I don't understand why some companies don't want. I mean, I can get your first party titles and shit like that. Okay, great. Keep your first party titles. Even though Sony lost one of their first party titles, which was MLB The Show. Just saying.
They lost a couple. They lost a couple of them, with the accusation. Because
Yeah, but my thing is imagine how much more money they would be making if they just released it on both. Like, okay, I have an Xbox because that's what I'm used to, and I have my friends, and that's what I want to do. Give me the fucking Spider-Man game. Give me the Wolverine game. Give me any game. I mean, I would love to play God of War on Xbox. That's never going to happen, but I would love to do it.
Well, see,
but my thing is you make more money selling it to more people. If you want to make money, just make money. Fuck it.
So that's the other thing about this whole situation. You have game developers who sell the games to the consoles, and they pretty much have a bidding war on who's going to be able to do this. That's also part of the reason why they're buying up all these companies, so they don't have to worry. You're like, we own you, motherfucker. Make the game for me so I can release it exclusively to my shit. But it's the companies have to make their money back. They have to recoup their investment. So they're going to try to make it exclusive. So you have to spend all your money on here. We don't want to get nobody's gonna give it away for free. It would be ideal. It would be perfect world. In a perfect world, yeah, everybody could play every game on every console, and it wouldn't matter. But it shit ain't gonna happen.
That's technically what Microsoft is doing with the Game Pass. They don't really give a shit they don't give a shit what you're playing on as long as you're playing it. That's pretty much their mentality now. Sony can't have that model.
So here's the problem, right? They're gonna make money, even if they don't release it. If they release it exclusively, because even though they lose money on console sales, which companies do, because the amount it takes to make a console is far greater than what they sell them to us for.
Yeah, it's a loss.
Titles like that,
always a loss.
When you have an exclusive title like Halo, people are going to buy Halo. They're going to get the Game Pass to get Halo, even if they play it only once every couple weeks. They are paying $15 a month to play a game once every 2 weeks. That's a pure profit margin.
Yep.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
So if you get the exclusive, if you want exclusive rights to something with PlayStation, you are going to pay for a PlayStation Plus subscription. You are going to do the things, jump through the hoops to get it. And that's still, even if you're only using it, so often, it's still free. It's still profit for these guys.
I got one thing to say. This is where it all comes in. It. Hey Trey, you just got a PlayStation, right? Is your Spider-Man is a disc or did you download it?
Oh, it's downloaded. I got the digital version.
Right.
So, yeah.
Drew, when was the last time you bought a disc?
I haven't bought a disc in probably 3 years.
Bro, you don't want to ask me that question because I will prove you wrong right now.
No, listen.
Because I just bought Pokemon. I just bought Pokemon.
Listen,
Pearl, and it's in my Switch.
Right.
And it's not downloaded.
It's not a disc. That's a cartridge.
Nonetheless,
okay.
The whole point of right now is we're paying full price for just the information. We're not even. We've got to the point where we don't even go out and buy a disc. We don't buy cartridges too often. There are some rare people who still want a hard copy, but most of the stuff is digital information. So we're still paying the full price. Yes, I know you have your special things you want to go get. We understand, bro. Yes.
My point is, I'm one of those people that still likes my physical copy of my disc.
This is true. Not saying that you don't, but majority of the people out here do not. Majority of people out here, give me this digital download. You're still paying this full price, but you know what? They're still getting all the profit because they don't have to worry about shipping nothing out. No manufacturer for that copy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but they still ship hard copies out.
They do, but
yeah, because there's still people like Ro who want to get they want to have their bookcase to look aligned. They want to play the game. They want to physically, just like people. I read audiobooks. I'm not getting a fucking page turner anymore. I'm listening to that shit because I'm lazy. I don't feel like reading this shit, or I'm driving all the time. But there's still people who want. Well, then again, when it comes to comic books, I have to have my hard covers. So it's the same thing with games. Like some people, I want my shit to look a certain way, or I want to hold it in my hand. I need to physically touch it.
I can honestly say I get it, like, because that's pretty much how I used to be with movies. Like, I had to have a physical copy of a movie no matter what. Now, when you get to the point where you're running out of room, and I have the book behind this chair. There's a bookshelf that's full of DVDs. In another room, it's full of DVDs. I have Blu-rays downstairs. I have 4K Blu-ray downstairs. But to a point now where it's like, okay, I can buy this movie in a physical copy for $25, or I can wait a week and go on Vudu and buy it for $10 and get the same fucking quality. I don't mind not having physical copies anymore because it's more of a storage problem for me than it is anything.
Yeah.
Well, so this entire bookcase behind me, the other reason why I get discs is because I go with the specialty cases. I've got that's all hard cases. Those are all metal cases, all the way back to my Halo 2, Doom Eternal, Resident Evil 5. That's my big thing. So I don't care if I can get it digitally. If it comes in a shiny, cool collector's edition case, my goal, once I get out of my apartment and get back up into a setup where I can actually stream and have my own room for streaming, I will have my background wall be nothing but hardbound cases.
That would be
4
awesome.
games.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the
Like,
visual.
It's kind of the same thing like me. I mean, if you look at my background, I have all of my collectibles behind me.
Yeah.
And it's not even all of them because technically
You see
I
my
have more
collectible,
over
my
here.
Christmas tree? There you go.
Guys, listen, we're all winners here. We're all winners. Every last one of us.
So that's like my thing. I will always go get a copy of a collector's edition. I don't
Mhm.
care. I'll
I'm
spend the
not
money.
faulting you for it. I
Yeah,
mean,
no one's faulting you for it.
Yeah.
We're just
No,
saying
no,
the
it's not a bad
profit,
thing.
the profits in video game
Oh, yeah.
now are a lot greater than what they were back in the day because
Here, let's
you
also-
had
let's
these
also
digital
touch on this.
copies. Uh-huh.
Let's also touch on this. You're also paying $60 for not a complete game now.
Oh
these
yeah,
days.
and you have to
No
pay
game-
and you pay for the DLC to get the rest of the game. Yep.
Yeah.
But we
That's
did that
highway
to
work.
ourselves. We
Yes.
did that to
That
ourselves.
and
We continue to
microtransactions.
buy
Everybody's
those
like,
games.
I want to play it now. I want to play it now. Just update it later. It's like,
Okay,
no,
okay.
let them
Mhm.
fucking build a full game.
That's not even the genius play for profit margin. You know what the genius play for profit margin is? Skins.
Mm.
Yeah.
Loot crate. All right.
Like, let's just be real. Skins for weapons in Call of Duty. You make the thing once, you buy it. People are giving you money for a cosmetic in a game that literally costs you just the digital typing.
It's not even an NFT.
Mhm.
Then you
Right,
have like
same
Smite.
Really, we're talking about
Then you
NFTs. Really? I
No,
see.
I'm saying
you
it's
have
it, like
Smite.
it. Yeah.
And that I put it this way, I have over 1,000 skins on Smite.
Jesus.
I have over
Me too.
1,000.
Oof.
Like
I don't
a
need
lot
that
of
type of
money.
addiction.
Yep.
I,
I mean,
I got
I
my
could-
comic book addiction. That's all I need. I don't need nothing
I
else.
mean, I could turn around to sell my Smite account for because the skins I have are you can't get them anymore, so I could
Mm.
make money off my Smite account. But
So, do you think it's possible that stuff like that could become an NFT?
possibly, I mean,
It makes the guns shoot better. Kenny Thomas on YouTube.
And he said the skins made the gun shoot better. In your
Yeah.
in your
Actually-
mind, that's
no, actually, in some like in Smite, there's some skin animations that actually work to your advantage because
Wow.
the way that the mechanics work in game with what
Because
you
the
see
animations and shit
Mhm.
like
and the
that, yeah.
animations don't quite add up. Yeah, that's why
Okay.
competitive Smite and Smite tournaments, you have a list of banned ward skins as well as banned skins you can't use.
So
because
shit that you pay for, you can see. Fuck that. No, I paid for it. I'm using it.
well, you're
I don't
you're
care.
you're in the
like
pros,
I said,
so
that's in high end Smite tournaments and whatnot. So that's all
Mm.
that is.
Facts. Well, gentlemen, it has been fun coming back to this. Ladies and gentlemen out there, we will be returning week to week, same time. Well, we actually changed the time because we're going live at 9 p.m. Eastern. What is that for you guys on the Pacific? I forgot. 6 p.m. Pacific. And that's going to be the time frame going forward. Going to be a little bit more freeform than we have in the past, and this is how we're going to do it. So if you guys enjoyed it, please like the video, share the video, subscribe. Gentlemen, let everybody know where they can find you.
it's your boy Dragon Chills here. You can catch me as Dragon Chills everywhere between Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I don't make much TikTok, and there you go.
You forgot your OnlyFans.
Oh,
Dear God.
I mean, I didn't know you
I
wanted
don't
to
want
put
to.
that
I don't
out
want to
there.
know.
Hey,
I don't want to know.
so it's
I don't want to know.
no.
I'm good.
it's
Hard
Big
pass.
Daddy
Hard
Dragon.
pass.
You can catch me on my OnlyFans. Oh,
It's your boy Gadoni. I'm in between Campfire Chronicles, the Horrific Network right now, but that's gonna start up back again soon. You can find me here on Snack and Flick. We're just gonna be here shooting the shit and talking movies, video games, all entertainment along. Like, share, and subscribe.
And as of my Christmas present to myself was I became a Twitch affiliate. So as your newest Twitch affiliate on the show, you can find me on Twitch TV, RO_Nemesis, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Good shit. Good shit.
I have my schedule up on my Twitch, so if you want to come drop by, talk movies, talk shop, it's completely open. I will gladly talk video games till the cows come home.
All righty. All right. And,
Oh,
and
Trey,
of course, it's.
one
I'm
last
sorry.
thing. One last
Yeah.
thing. Do yourself a favor. Go play Horizon Zero Dawn. You
Yeah,
have
that's
a
good
couple
one,
weeks
too.
to get through Horizon Zero Dawn before the next
Yeah.
one comes out.
That's a good one.
he's
That's
not going
very
to.
good. Like
He
that was-
already
Because-
told. He doesn't have much time. He already told you his schedule of gaming.
I've seen the game and it looks beautiful. I want to play. Nope. Save it for later. Save this content. I will give it a shot. I've never played it. I've seen it, but I will give it a shot.
We're talking about it next week, Trey. That's what's at it.
I got you. We'll talk about it next week. All right. So yeah, it's your boy Trey Proper on all platforms, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I don't have an OnlyFans, so that shit ain't happening. No. People would. Yeah, my DMs are bad as it is. If I had fucking OnlyFans, it'd be a whole problem. But yeah, you can find me there. And your boy is this close to 100K on TikTok. I'm at 92,000 people on my TikTok. So if you ain't heard of me, go follow me. Help me get there, because then I can actually make some money off of that shit.
Don't forget about
but
your
yeah,
other
let's
show.
get on up out of here.
Your
and
other
we'll
show.
See you guys next week.
Your Sunday show.
Oh, my other shows. Yes, Kinkazoid. Sorry, my bad. Kinkazoid Sunday nights, Eastern, 8 p.m. And Blurs of Whiskey. It is kinky. Blurs of Whiskey, where we drink and we talk about nerd shit, is on Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern. So check me out there as well. All right, you'll see that if you just go to all my social medias, because we got everything everywhere. But anyway, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.